So finish writing writing what goes on the x-axis. So average splatter sorry, my thumb was over the letter you needed, wasn't it? Okay. All right, so now we're going to, oh, you were going to finish something, weren't you? Sorry. I just noticed you were reaching some more. Yeah, you have to say what the units are, don't you? In centimeters, good. Okay, so now you can label the y-axis. I'm going to put the line right here. Okay, I'm going to put the line right here so that you have space for labeling. Stay on the line, please. Not too big. Drop. Good. All right, so now we have to look at your data and decide what increments you want on the y-axis and the x-axis. Okay, so why don't we start with the x-axis? Okay, so what increments do you want? Where do you want to start? What number should you start at? 0 centimeters, okay. And what increments do you want to go in? 5s, okay. All right. So here is, okay, so start putting your numbers. Put that at the very first, right here. I'm going to put a little line where you'll write the number right next to it, okay? So then it's easier for you to place your number in the right location. Okay, so I'm just doing this. Okay. Well, let's see first too, will it fit? If this is 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. So will that work in increments of 5? Okay. So start there. Yeah? No, not in the box, honey. Here. We're numbering here. I'm going to write it for you just so that, look, 0 is on the, see the line? You're writing it right on the line. That's the location where you need to do it. So right where my finger is, that's where you place the number. Right where my finger is. Yep. Good. Okay, next. Okay, not so big. Okay, we're gonna have to, Mom's gonna have to scribe this for you because you're writing too big. Okay? So you said increments of 5. So I'm going to put them in increments of 5 for you. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Do you see how I'm doing it? So that I'm writing right at the line. I know it's hard for you to do it. Stop. 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. Okay. So now we're going to look at your other data. We're going to look at the independent variable and see what numbers you want for that one. Okay? Or what increments. So take a look at the data. Take a look at the data. Okay? Is it all identical? Oh, it's identical. Look. You got it right here. That's nice that they did that. Okay, take a look at the data. So how are you going to decide what the increments should be? L, O, O. Okay, look at the lowest and look at the lowest and H I G H E S T highest N U M B E R S. Look at the highest and the lowest and the highest numbers. Okay, so what's your lowest number here? What's your lowest? What's the lowest? What's the lowest? Okay, what's the lowest? 10. Well, let's remember we're looking at the average because you're graphing the average. This is the lowest out of all the data points, but what's the lowest of your average? 13. Okay. What is the average? The highest average? 32. Okay. So with those being the lowest and the highest, what increments do you want to use? Let's see how many lines you have. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You have 20 lines. So what increments could you use?